So that's the races we're going to cover for day one. We're going to keep doing this just to go back, and I'll get your nap each of the day, and then maybe your each way nap at someone had maybe a bigger price. I'll start with our guest Brian. Any inside information from Trim there? Are we getting any? Are you getting any good stable info?
Who's the nap? Who's everyone on in Trim already, Brian? Tell us. Come on.
I haven't really, to be fair, I haven't really had too much discussion about it as of yet with a lot of people. I haven't heard any inside information yet from anybody. I haven't. No, I haven't asked either. So, if it does come up, this is the first place I'll bring it. But I suppose if you're going in the line of a nap, mine will probably have to be honeysuckle. I think today. I just think that has to be the best you have to go with. And if you're looking for an each way bet. Yeah, I'd probably back that. Look, I backed the Real Deal in the first race. I'm not saying he'll win. I think 16-1. He's been so progressive. There's like Ronan McNally knows how to get these horses ready for these things. It's hard to know, but I mean, I would probably be going with that Happy Go Lucky in the last and that 3.5 mile Novice Chase.
Dan?
Yeah, can we have the same nap?
Absolutely right.
Yeah, I do think Honeysuckle.
It just makes the fall bigger though.
Yeah, it makes the fall. Well, I have someone else to kind of. Well, Brian said I just copied him, but I do think Honeysuckle at the current prices, at 5-2 or 2-1, anything above 2-1 at the moment is a good bet because I do think she goes off 6-4, unless they change her route on the bear that mare's hurdle being very weak. But no, I can't see that happening. So Honeysuckle for me as well, and each way alternative. Like I probably have more stronger each way alternatives throughout the week, but I do think Blue Lord 20-1 it's not too bad a price, but that is one that I personally would say for the day because you could get it. You'll definitely get at least 4 places. Realistically, you'll get 5, 6, possibly 7 from someone crazy. So, and they usually try and make sure punters get off to an okay start. So I'd keep an eye on Blue Lord. He'd be my each way selection for Supreme if backing a lot of short favorites isn't your thing. But it's important to know like Tuesday is the day for there's a lot of short favorites. I think throughout the week's a lot more competitive. Like for example, the Ballymore, there's 3 really good horses there, all priced 92 or lower, for example. So. Throughout the week be more competitive, but yeah, for me, Honeysuckle Nap, and I suppose if you want to each way for the day, now don't back at the moment, it's Blue Lord, 5 or 6 places in the Supreme.
So that's Honeysuckle in the Champion Hurdle. That's the nap of both Brian and Daniel. So it probably won't win now that it's been.
Definitely won't. Epitan will win. Treasure follows her own. Same form as that Champion Hurdle last year, I think.
I'll go with Epitan to make it 10 wins in the Champion Hurdle for JP. So we'll have a bit of crack with that. But anyway, listen, that's the first of our Cheltenham previews. It's the Tuesday of Cheltenham we're previewing. Look, it's a brilliant time of year to look ahead to what is, as Brian says, Christmas for a lot of people in March. And it's going to be a weird Cheltenham. Everyone knows that this year, but because it's given us something to look forward to, we're going to cover it all the way up until the day. So listen, my thanks as always to Brian Dowling from the Irish Field and the Sports Lane podcast. Brian, thanks for coming on. You're always welcome.
It's a pleasure.
Dan, of course, thanks as well for joining us. So it's goodbye from me and Daniel.
Thanks.
And we'll see you next week for another Cheltenham preview. Take it easy.